what's your advice? Where should these guys start?
So I always come back to one of the things that's a bit of a boring thing. At Console, we laid out our plan well in advance. Who might buy us, what sort of valuation, why, timescales, and we're really specific with that. So step one is to understand, I guess, what you want. Are you looking for an exit? Are you willing to take risks? Are you willing to sacrifice for that? A lot of people talk about that exit, but then their behaviors today don't necessarily drive that. I mean, I think I put something out recently that in our first 2 years at Console, Graham Cubitt, my co-founder, we didn't take salary for 2 years. We were fortunate to save money in prior years to do that. That's really hard to do, where literally every single person in the business is earning more than you. We had to go home and tell my wife, no, we can't do some of the luxury. We have no money. So there is that step. So we start with the end goal, think about that exit piece. We then need to also think about, we talk about risk and finances. Do we have the risk? Do we have the cash flow to really go for it?
Yeah.
Because we're talking about scaling here, not just starting up. We're talking about taking it to the next level.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's no doubt you have to add contract. So US perm is really good margins, and we can talk a lot about that. But really the big kicker in the US is contract. And then making sure you got the right target strategy is key. So one of the things I've found is people get excited about the US, taking their UK model into the US doesn't quite work that way. There's tweaks, there's stuff that we have to do in advance. So it's really about understanding what that strategy is.
Yeah, definitely. So kind of starting with that end goal and then making sure that all the behaviors kind of are driven from that end goal.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. And I think we live in, today's kind of generation is to make money quick, make as much money and build as much value quickly as we can. And that kind of starting out early, no salary, as you say, for 2 years is all about actually we're invested in that end goal and what we're working towards and not any sort of short-term rewards. And it really is committing to that end goal from the outset.
Want help backing out your US expansion? Visit us at www.pgcgroup.com to learn more or schedule a free US expansion opportunity session with one of our consultants.